So, shill bidding, what is it? What's going on, everybody? Mattcaster Mage here. Welcome back to the channel. If you do enjoy my videos, hit the like button so this video does get shared into YouTube's algorithm. Let's talk about shill bidding today. The reason why I'm going to be talking about it is because there are some rumors and some allegations going around that, well, a lot of these Magic 30th edition boxes that are selling on eBay aren't really selling at all. In fact, the people who are winning these bids are not paying for the item. Now, I'm an eBay seller, and there is instances where people don't pay for their item, and sometimes it's a mistake. Sometimes they realize that they didn't really want the item as much as they thought they did, so they don't pay. And what will end up happening is, after 4 days, it'll just go away, and it'll appear like it actually sold on eBay when it didn't, and what'll happen is that seller will just relist the item. And it's very frustrating as a seller to have someone bid on something and not pay, but sometimes it can be the seller itself will have multiple accounts to bid up their items and hope that someone else will overbid on them, and then that will sell and they'll make more money. Sometimes it's a shady practice that not necessarily companies, but even just people who have an eBay store will do. I personally don't like doing bids and auctions on my stuff. I prefer to just have a price, set it around market, and then I'll have people send me offers that I can accept. I think that's a better way to sell on eBay. And that's what's weird about this, is that we are seeing some of these being sold at around the market rates, and even then, I don't know if people are paying for them. And then people will be bidding on these Magic 30th boxes and paying, but they're not paying, and it'll go even more higher than the actual buy it now boxes, which is kind of weird, right? Like, why would you overbid on something when you could have just did the buy it now? And that's leading some people to the suspicions that they're not actually selling. And that looks to be the case. A lot of these boxes are not selling. It's mostly just one person going out there and overbidding on all these, and they're not paying. So is this just someone who's pissed off with the whole Magic 30th edition? Or is there shadier things involved here? Because it's actually illegal, especially if you're a company, to do shill bidding, which is pretty insane, because if this has anything to do with Wizards trying to manipulate the market and ultimately increasing a fake demand, because that's really what it is. It's artificial demand if they're not paying for the items, but it's appearing like that on eBay. That is market manipulation. Well, let's take a look at some of these listings right now. Magic 30th, let's put this in here. Magic 30th anniversary. And I'm gonna filter this to sold. I don't know why, was that Kermit the Frog there for a second? Okay, so you can go to your advanced settings and you can filter it through completed and sold listings. And that will show all the ones that sold recently. You can filter it this way at the top too. Lowest, let's go newly listed, which would be newly sold. Okay, so buy it now, $2,715, and that was yesterday. That's a sealed box. Another one with 33 bids, around the same price. So this was 2 days ago. So what you'd want to do after is see if the same seller has it relisted, which means the person who purchased it didn't pay. And then you have another one here with 5 bids, $1,975. Now this is Canadian dollars, just letting you guys know this is not American dollars. These ones, best offer accepted. This is the way I typically sell on eBay. I think it's the most fair and honest way, is you put something close to what you think market value is, and then you accept a price on there. But it's a little less transparent. But when you're putting things out here for auction and they're going back to market and not selling, that sends price signals out when people are looking through sold listing to see what they'll sell their item for, and it kind of starts a chain reaction of people trying to find the market price, and then they'll keep overbidding it, and then next thing you know, and that kind of sets a market price, which is kind of scary if the market price is fake, if there's no real demand there and it's just people putting the bids up high and not paying for the item, which is essentially what shill bidding is. You know, you're bidding on something in hopes that either someone else will outbid you and pay for the item, making the price higher than it actually is based on demand, or having it sell and the buyer not paying, but when people look up the sold listings after, they get a false impression of what the market rate is for that box. So overall, very shady. I want to hear your thoughts though about this down below in the comment section. Do you believe that this is shill bidding, or do you think that this is someone who's targeting these boxes on purpose out of like resentment and they don't want these to sell, so they're overbidding on anyone who's trying to buy them and then just not paying for the item? I'd love to hear your thoughts about that down below in the comment section. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Being a patron will help me produce more market movers and add to the funds that I will use for my random buys, and also to my coffee fund, because I drink a lot of coffee for these videos. And here you can see a link below in the description that will give you all the tiers and what you get in each tier. So I hope you guys click and think about joining. And with that, I'll see you next video. Think about supporting the channel in that way. If not, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I will see you again in the next video.